Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another segment of Four Corners Legacy Podcast. I'm your host, Valley Uno.
And I miss my.
What's up? It's Diesel.
What's up? This two sausage cure.
Yeah, so we tapping in this Super Bowl Sunday to, give everybody a little bit of our input, how we feel about the NFL and the Super Bowl and everything else. And I think it's only fair for me to start it off by saying, fuck the 49ers.
I'm with you on that
one. Wow.
Oh, shit.
I'm with you on that one.
I second that notion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a 49er fan, so I could care less for sure.
I like the 49ers are the only team, and partially the Raiders too, because of the fans. The fans don't know how to just sit back and shut the fuck up. So
right,
it make me say crazy shit about their team because the fans don't know how to just do what they do.
Yeah. They think the 49ers is gods, a demigod.
They do. Oh my god.
Man, they just a football team. So yeah.
They got knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely got knocked out.
Yeah, they sitting on the couch with us. So what we really talking about,
But I'm not going for the Chiefs either because I am a Raider fan.
Yeah, it's hard for me. I feel like you're supposed to just keep it with your conference, So since the Chiefs represent the conference that I'm in, AFC, I just feel like I'm supposed to rock with them. I'd be completely jumping sides to go with Philly,
Well, being that I'm on this side of the map, trust me and believe me when I say there are a lot of Eagles fans out here. And so I'm a roll with the Eagles. I like the Kansas City Chiefs too. So I mean, I don't have a horse in this race, but I'm gonna go for the Eagles because they won. They won last year, right? So they might as well get it again.
The Eagles didn't win last year.
They didn't win the Super Bowl last year?
Hell no, the Rams did.
Oh yeah, the Rams won 2 years.
He right.
Okay, I'm not a sports maniac, so I don't have all the facts, but that's what you're here for.
Maniac.
and another thing, my thing is moving slow. I keep on seeing delayed reaction and it freezing on my side, so maybe I have to switch to my phone. I'm not sure.
I'm doing it. Mine is the same.
And there I go with my the miseducation of Lauren Silva.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she's a maniac.
Shit. Man. Yeah, so I mean, what y'all doing? Y'all cooking? Y'all eating? I mean, what's really going on?
Supposedly we cooking for the Super Bowl.
We are too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't doing nothing major. I'm make a bunch of wings and some fries and shit like that. Just so we got some game food. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing some sliders. We got some jerk chicken and potato salad.
Mm-hmm.
And a whole bunch of chips and dip and stuff like that. Just fun food, nothing too big.
Who the hell know how to make jerk chicken?
The twins. Jashay actually made the jerk chicken. And
Irie, you don't like me jerk chicken.
Off the bone. When I tell you it's falling off the bone, it was good. Okay?
It's a seasoning you could buy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the seasoning they use in Jamaica?
Yeah, it's jerk seasoning. Mm-hmm.
Well, if I go to Jamaica right now, they got a bottle of jerk seasoning on their shelf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
basically.
You just gonna ask them if there's any rasta in the pasta. You remember that post where them fools was arguing like that, and the caption said, "All I asked was there any rasta in the pasta." Yeah, but yeah, that's that's cool. Everybody have a little something going on since we can't cheer our own team on, but hell, it's all
live, right?
We never had this before. The uploading details on the screen. What's that all about?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, hold on.
What y'all talking about?
There's 4 corners in the very middle of the screen.
Oh, I put that in there.
Oh.
Y'all want me to remove it?
I'm just wondering, is that what's slowing it down? Because something keeps slowing me down. Like, I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi. I may have to switch to my phone.
It's your Wi-Fi.
No, because
it's the flash.
You ain't got to do nothing about it because it's a recording. All that's it's what they call it. I can't think of what the feature is. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. We'll be good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the Super Bowl. Today we got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. We know nobody on this podcast, none of the hosts here, have a specific team in it. But let's get some fun Super Bowl facts going.
That's out of my green screen.
Yes,
they got
indeed.
the best commercials right now.
Right. So that's another good topic I was going to mention too, that everyone looks forward to the Super Bowl because it's when the good commercials come out.
Mm-hmm.
And then the halftime show, Rihanna gonna show her ass.
I can't wait for Riri today. Yes.
I hope she do anyway. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
I've seen her talking about the show when she was saying
we hoping for a wardrobe malfunction.
What you said, Shabbat?
I said we hoping for a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh my God!
Hey, she gonna have some Savage Fenty on under there, okay?
Yeah.
She might walk out in some Savage Fenty.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I'm definitely looking forward to Riri today. I love Rihanna, and when you go back and listen to her songs, like I was building up to the show, so I had a Rihanna playlist that I got from Apple and Apple Music had it. And I just had forgot how many good songs she had. I was like, so yeah, I love Rihanna.
Well, she's got to top the last Super Bowl because the last Super Bowl halftime show was the shit.
Oh my God. It was straight West Coast.
We biased because we West Coast.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
50 ain't from the West Coast.
No, but I mean, we count underneath Aftermath and Umbrella, so that's a West Coast label by a West Coast producer.
Right.
It was all birthed via West Coast, So
right.
yeah,
it was.
Mm-hmm.
And he did just Dr. Dre he did just win the Icon Music Award too for his work in the 50 years over hip hop, his catalog and the other artists that he has helped and different things too. So shout out to hip hop. Yeah.
Apparently Jay-Z's the one that does the halftime anyway. So him and Beyonce got a scuffle about Rihanna's performance.
No, he was like, sit down, bitch, and let her do this.
Right.
Look, get your independent ass out of here. Question.
Bitch, you had your show 2 years ago.
Right.
So you had looked up some info on the halftime show and you shared that with us. You want to go ahead and unpack that for us, Mai?
I do. So it wasn't until 1992 that they decided to do something different. Before, it was just a bunch of marching bands that performed, which, as we all know, unless you get one of them good HBCU bands, the marching band can be kind of long, drawn out, and boring. Mm-hmm. But the show that was out at the time, In Living Color, which was on Fox Network, hosted by Keenan Ivory Wayans, which we all know and love, In Living Color, they had it to where the halftime came on and it went to In Living Color, a special show that they had produced for that halftime segment. And what they people over at the network realized is that a lot of people didn't come back after the halftime because they were engulfed in the show. So that's when they came up with the ideas of having big artists for halftime shows. And that started in 1993 with Michael Jackson being the first one. Go, Michael.
All right. Yeah. MJ the GOAT. We know that. So yeah.
Yeah.
They
Jay
picked
was
they
the
picked the
one.
right one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most definitely.
I would
So
like
do
to see
you?
that right now.
So do you guys have any people that you like for one of your favorite halftime shows? One of mine was when Whitney Houston sang the national anthem, and to this day, it is still like a big deal. Her singing the national anthem because she sang the hell out of that song. So I liked her singing that.
I think that's interesting because I think the majority, at least in my opinion, the majority of the national anthems, they be garbage, you know.
Right.
And that's the one that stands out in my mind too. It's like that kind of like set the bar. Like if you ain't bringing it like this, man, take your ass home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
That's because the national anthem is garbage.
Yeah.
Right. Well, okay. So did you guys know that there are two national anthems? There is the Black national anthem and the regular national anthem.
No, I didn't know that.
Never knew that either.
Yeah, there are.
So is this black? When you say Black national anthem, unpack that. Is that something that's new or is that historical?
No, and it's not new. It's just not known and not used often. I'm trying to, I got brain freezes. I'm trying to think of the first 16 bars of it so I can say it for you guys, because I actually do know the national anthem, the Black national anthem, but I don't think that we called it the Black national anthem. So let me do a little quick.
Before you do anything, remember that Khalil is watching.
Hey, I sing it in front of my twins, and they were very happy that I knew the national. They was like, yes, I do, and I didn't have to go to a HBCU to figure it out either. But while I looked that up, I was asking you guys, did you guys have any memorable Super Bowl halftime shows, performances?
You remember when you thought, Miss Mama? You remember when you thought you was Janet Jackson?
I do, and I do look like her today too. I just want the record to reflect it.
Control.
Well,
I was watching one of Janet Jackson's videos, and she had the headphones on.
My was in the studio. In her own reality, she was in a plush studio.
Funny thing is, I still do
with
that.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis looking at her through the glass, like.
Forget you guys. Hey, what I will say is that makes this even more funnier is that I morphed from Michael Jackson into Janet Jackson because. Remember, I thought I knew Michael Jackson. I did all my performances with Michael Jackson too.
Right.
I had a special little Thriller one that I did and everything, the routine. And so then it moved up a notch. Once she came out with her music, I was like, oh, that's it right there. Now I'm Janet.
Yeah, because you ran.
Why don't you do that skit for us right now?
Ran MJ into the dirt. You let that.
Why don't you do that skit for us right now?
What skit? What skit, sis?
Your little control. Your whole routine.
I mean, I know the whole album, but I'm not gonna do it for you guys. I mean, but one of my favorite songs on that was "When I Think of You" on the Control album. I think that was on Control album, yeah. Or was that "What Have You Done for Me Lately" album? Either way, I love Mike. I love album. It is the same album.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And all her videos, I loved everyone, even Pleasure Principle when she stepped on the chair. I never actually tried that one. You guys should be glad because I probably that might not have ended well.
You know, just off subject, I was telling somebody the other day when we was in the movie theater watching Hollywood Shuffle, and you guys had that slingshot.
It wasn't Hollywood Shuffle.
We ain't had no slingshot at Hollywood Shuffle.
It was the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
It was the Invisible Man.
Oh,
the Invisible Man with an invisible
slingshot.
I could have sworn it was the Hollywood Shuffle.
No, hell no. You blended memories right there. Because if I'm keeping it a buck, I don't remember seeing Hollywood Shuffle in the theaters. My first memory of that is watching it in the living room on Wednesday.
Okay, so what did we go see at the State Theater?
That's what I'm saying. You
my
blended. I ain't never been to the State Theater with you ever.
Are you crazy? I thought we went to see a movie at the State Theater, and that's when I was like, "Oh, I'm never coming back here again." Because
Hollywood Shuffle is definitely in the 80s.
Oh, I'm saying I ain't never been with y'all. All my state theaters was that it was the crew. We was
there because you guys threw the ball bearing in the at somebody in.
No, Kasabi, you tripping? That's not you wasn't even there for the ball bearing story. You just heard it. You weren't there to witness it.
Bust people out on the show, though. That's the thing.
Look, but I'm saying
Hollywood Shuffle was in 1987. I was only 11.
Yeah, we watched Hollywood Shuffle,
and that's when your badass was doing all kinds of shit too.
Yeah,
big shots.
Yeah. So, something else I thought was interesting.
Am I frozen?
Oh, on a side note, before I'm looking forward to, even though I don't give a damn about it, I'm looking forward to see if my boy gonna bring it in for the national anthem, because we got Chris Stapleton doing the national anthem. Y'all might not know who that is, but that's
a country singer.
Yeah, that's one of the country singers that I rock with on the road. So I want to see what he gonna do, if he gonna change my mind about, because like I said, I always be like, that was whack. That was trash,
That was trash?
Yeah, no, for real. People, they just be like floating through it, man. If you ain't gonna come and sing from the bottom of your stomach, stay your ass at home. Because that's the only thing I'm gonna get out of that national anthem is the vocals. Like the lyrics itself, I'm cool, So you at least gotta put some umph on it when you sing it.
So what you guys think about what the Goodell said about enter the black coaches and having more black coaches for the NFL?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even.
What's his name? Goodell or
Roger Goodell?
Yeah.
What did he say? I'm saying, like, I don't know what you're talking about.
There goes the brain freeze again.
Okay, just look it up on your phone, because remember, we want to be stating facts. That's what I got bad of.
Yeah, don't be trying to just come off the brain.
I'm just saying for myself, because I come off the brain, y'all gonna hear any and everything but the truth. Okay.
Right. So I thought this was dope. Anyway, it's still related to the Super Bowl. I thought this was dope that Jason and Travis Kelce will become the first brothers to ever face off in a Super Bowl Sunday. Travis, I believe, is on the Chiefs, and Jason plays for the Eagles. So
right.
7 brothers playing against each other in the Super Bowl. That's a first in Super Bowl.
They both have rings too.
That was kind of dope.
Okay, and those other brothers,
they both have rings too.
The other brothers, Eli Manning and Peyton Manning, didn't they play each other in the Super? I don't know. I thought they were the ones.
No, they
No?
Not in the Super Bowl, no.
Okay. Well, that's good. Shout out to those brothers for making history, actually.
I thought that was pretty dope.
Am I mistaken?
I do feel like I remember that shit, though. But maybe not.
Because the NFL would not allow somebody to smear all of that, it's been too heavily covered in the media. That would have been checked by now. So that didn't happen. Unless it's part of the Mandela effect. Shit, I don't know.
I was trying to look it up before I spoke on it, but is it 2 black quarterbacks going into the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I read as well, that there are 2 black quarterbacks. So shout out to those gentlemen. I don't know your names, but do you guys?
You got I should know his name because I hate his guts because we always lose to them fools. I don't know. I can't think of it right now. The little light-skinned dude. He had his knee blown out a few seasons back.
Oh, nice. Then he gets to go then.
Who I'm talking about? The Chiefs quarterback. What's his name?
Mahomes.
Mahomes. Okay. Yeah. Where you at, bro? Come on, tap in.
I'm in my phone looking up fucking stats for the goddamn Super Bowl.
Well, speak on it, Mac One Dime. Speak on it.
Yeah, really. Oh yeah, it's Patrick Mahomes is his
Patrick
name for
Mahomes. Yeah.
for the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm looking up the quarterback for the Eagles right now, guys.
Okay, this is what he said. He says we're dedicated to continuing to collaboration with players to advance the goals of justice, fairness, in all corners of our society. This may affect our players spark awareness and actions around issues of social justice that must be addressed. And he went on to say they're trying to be more equal.
As far as the distribution of coaches, though, because that's what I thought you said before.
We know that there's not a lot of head coaches that are black, and because I know
but
Tomlin is one. There's only a handful of them, so yeah, there should be some diversity out there, especially since most of the players are black.
Well, not just most of the players are black, most of the coaches are black, just not the head coaches.
It's a problem then.
They already said that black folks is running them teams, period. But
and for the record,
is the face of the team.
For the record, I would like to mention Mr. Jalen Hurts. He is the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Fuck Jalen Hurts.
Just because, you know.
Diesel, did you have a top Super Bowl halftime performance that always sticks in your head?
No. I don't like musicals.
Look, I'm gonna keep it honest. For a long time, that's when we were stepping outside to blow some tree. I ain't seen most of them shit.
Yeah, that is true. You're absolutely right on that. For a long time. But of course, we know Janet and Justin Timberlake did a good halftime show. But one of my favorites was when Bruno Mars did the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, yeah, he was lit.
Yeah, and I liked Bruno Mars.
You said he flipped?
No, he was lit. I remember that one. I remember Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
that little motherfucker, he could dance.
And I love Bruno Mars. He's really good. So that was one of my favorites right there too. I mentioned already Whitney Houston singing the national anthem. But
who else has it been? Mariah do one?
Yeah, Mariah did do one. I'll name the one.
J-Lo.
Ain't nobody thinking about her.
Yeah, I hope J-Lo didn't do. We talking about halftime show or
yes?
Or okay, because you keep throwing out Whitney, and I'm getting confused. Like we talking about
name all the halftime anthem.
You know,
I said Whitney sang the national anthem.
I know, and in response to that, she started asking, "Did Mariah do one?" in J-Lo. So that's why I was saying, did she do one? What? What we talking about? Halftime show?
Who has all been the halftime shows, sis?
I'm going to go ahead and give you that just now. So the top ranking, according to NBC Sports, because that's what I'm going to do now. I
already read that.
I'm going to go to my sources and I'm going to say, according to NBC Sports, the top 15 halftime show.
So it's a lot of people.
Okay, so go on, my. What's the top 15?
Hold on, I'm clicking on something and it's not open. Do you have it open? Do you have it open, Deez?
Nope. Y'all wanted to shush me. I ain't saying shit.
Well, you start talking in the middle of her talking, though. Like
exactly, and my stuff is just spinning now, so that's not even right. That's cold. If you know the answer, bro, you're supposed to go ahead and do it.
All right, so it goes. You said 92, huh? Hold on, I'm almost there.
So and it goes a little something like this.
It's a ways down. So
okay, so
93, it was Heal the World featuring Michael Jackson and 3,500 local children. 1994, it was Rockin' Country Sunday with Clint Black, Tanya Tucker, Travis Tritt, Winona, and Naomi Judd. 95, it was Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, Tony Bennett, Patti LaBelle, Arturo Sandoval. 96, it was Diana Ross celebrating 30 years of Super Bowl with special effects. Then in 97, it was Blues Brothers Bash, Dan Aykroyd, John Goodman, and James Belushi.
Okay, but I think we're trying to narrow it down to the top ones though, because that's like we talking about shit 30-something years.
You damn near named the top ones. It was Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
They are number 15. They ranked number 15, and they performed in 2018. The number 14th ranking was the Rolling Stones, who performed in 2006. Lady Gaga, she performed in 2017. She ranks number 13. Maroon 5 performed in 2019. They ranked number 12. Jennifer Lopez and Shakira, they were in 2020. They ranked number 11. Bruno Mars, yay Bruno, he ranks number 10. He performed in 2014. The Weeknd, go to The Weeknd, he performed in 2021. And hey, that was 2021, and he ranked number 9. U2, they performed in 2002, and they ranked number 8. I don't know who they're asking. Madonna, she ranked number 7. She performed in 2012. Katy Perry, she performed in 2015. She ranked. Janet Jackson performed in 2004 by herself, and she did her thing, and we love you, Janet.
No, it was Janet Jackson, Kid Rock, P. Diddy, Nelly, and Justin Timberlake.
That was way back in the first one that I mentioned. Hold on.
No, that was good. In 2004.
Okay, in 2004, they put Janet Jackson, okay? And so ranking number 4 on the list of the top 15 performances, we have Dr. J, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, and 50 Cent. West
Side.
You see it? Okay.
West Sea Philia.
Representing the West with that. Number 3 ranking was Beyonce and Destiny's Child, which they performed in 2013. And Michael Jackson ranks number 2. And remember, he was the first one to perform in 1993. So he is number 2 as top performances. And the hailing number 1, you guys will never guess, this is one of my favorite artists.
Yeah, I know who it is, and he got it coming. He earned that as far as I'm concerned. I don't even got to remember the show. I know damn well he blew the roof off.
She has no voice.
Hold up, your vocal, your sound went out. Mine.
Can you hear me, guys?
There we go. There we go. What were you saying?
And Prince performed, and he ranks number 1 as the top Super Bowl performance. All right, Prince, I love Prince.
That's out and everything, huh?
He was wearing assless chaps.
Yes, he did.
That nigga was wiggling ass.
Wow.
That's funny. That is funny. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Where's the Super Bowl at this year? What state?
It is in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Glendale, Arizona.
Oh, yeah. Glendale, Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's nice weather there.
That's what they said. It's scheduled to be nice weather. You know.
So in 2016, Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars performed together.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Katy Perry, Lenny Kravitz, and Missy Elliott in 2015.
Yeah.
See how they try to throw a few token blacks in there to make it special, you know.
Look up, Marlon.
And then Bruno Mars again in 2014 with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Black Eyed Peas, Usher, and Slash. That was a good one right there.
I like Usher and Black Eyed Peas, so I'm sure that, but it doesn't ring a bell to me. I don't remember it.
I don't remember most of them. That's what I'm saying. Like that whole list you went down, it was only a couple. I don't remember the Prince one, and I feel like I missed out. You know. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
one of the
like you said, you was outside blowing clouds.
It had to be, and I don't know. Because I don't remember that either, you know.
It's kind of you name them for the halftime show. They've had pretty much every big artist at the halftime show.
Mm-hmm. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And I'm, like I said, looking forward to Riri's performance today. When I seen a clip from her, she was saying that she's only got 13 minutes to perform. And it was hard for her to pick out her catalog list to determine which song she was going to do and which song she wasn't. And like I said, me personally running through the catalog of music, I was like, she has some diverse music. So if she wants to cater to the crowd, if you look at songs like Disturbia and what's some of the other ones that I thought were a little.
She's got the right songs to keep the crowd alive. That's for sure. You know, that's why it was so difficult for her to choose. And that's why I said I want to see how it's going to come about. Is you going to rock it like you're supposed to, or is you going to cruise? Don't come out.
Right. So do you guys think she's going to perform Umbrella today? Going to perform Umbrella?
I don't think that's
she's going to say that one for sure.
I wouldn't do that.
She's gonna say that
was my jam.
And without that, you damn near don't have her where she's at.
I don't know. I just feel like, you know, we drinking out here at this football game. I don't give a damn about that's not turn up music, man. That's what I'm saying.
For females, though.
Like you hear Deez, he said, "We found love in a hopeless place."
I don't want to see none of that cruise, man. Blow the roof off.
Yeah, do some shit that's rock, man. This is a halftime show, shit.
I mean, I feel like you got to run this town tonight with Jay-Z. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear none of this. Oh, this was my favorite song.
Songs by her.
This mother. You know, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to hear none of that Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Go fuck yourself.
Is it bad?
That's her song.
Hey, they need to go ahead and put her and Chris Brown up there.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Chris Brown is lit. I love me some Chris Brown.
You know what I'm saying?
Chris Brown too. I do love Chris Brown too. But another one of my favorites from Rihanna was "Live Your Life." Hey, I feel like she's gonna do that one too.
But that's actually a T.I. song with her on the hook.
It is. You're right. You're right.
But that just because they're not saying those people are going to perform doesn't. Rihanna's not going to be the sole act. You wouldn't get that out of your head. I guarantee.
Oh no, that's why I agree with you on that. I think
she's not going to be the sole act.
She's had collabs with, you know, some of the dopest artists, you know, in recent hip hop. So come on, man, you got to bring some of that out.
Right, because we didn't think that, we thought it was going to be Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg last year. We didn't know it was going to be everybody, Eminem, Dr. Dre.
We knew. They said it on YouTube. We knew that already.
Y'all knew that?
Yeah, because they had a documentary about it before it came out. And they had a commercial, and we knew Kendrick was going to be there. We knew, you know, like we knew some of them under the scenes people was going to be there.
Yeah, I didn't think, you know, I got love for Dre and Snoop, but they weren't gonna do that alone. I don't think they could have done it alone. You know.
No.
What do you mean with their music?
That's why they had to top it off with Mary. Because Mary
had to have music that everybody feels.
Mary set the pace. She did.
Mary said, "I'm over 50 and I'm doing this shit."
Yeah. Good morning, gorgeous. Okay.
So, for controversial purposes, do you think the Game should have been there?
No.
He's the only, but he's from LA. Like they was doing like a LA tribute.
Yeah, but they had Dre, Snoop, Kendrick.
Right.
You know, and
Game had his little 5 minutes of fame.
He's underrated though.
He is underrated. I'll give him that. But no, I didn't feel like I missed anything with him not being there. Yeah, no.
I think it's just a matter of perception. I tip my hat to Game, but I don't know.
So we can all agree.
If I had a list, he'd be really far down the list, is what I'm saying. And that ain't even no hating. It just he don't float my boat like that.
Mine either.
Okay, so what about, this is a little bit off topic, but it's kind of on topic. The Grammys had a tribute to 50 years of hip hop. And in that tribute, a lot of people didn't get mentioned, but they did have Too Short on there. And I thought, how could you do 50 years of hip hop without mentioning Too Short? Like, some people didn't think Too Short should have been on there. I was like, no, the fuck, Too Short need to be on there because Too Short helped to kick in the door for rap music.
And that's what they need to put E40 as a Super Bowl halftime show too.
But yeah,
he has come a long way.
E40's the GOAT as far as the West Coast goes.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say he was the GOAT, but he's definitely a pillar. You know,
who got more music than E40 on the West Coast?
And that's what I mean when I say I wouldn't say that. You ain't never just gonna get
a little bit behind him.
You can't get credit because of you can't get credit simply because of the vastness of your catalog. Okay, in my mind is all I'm saying.
So you can get credit if every time you got an album out. There's never been a time E40 didn't have some new shit out.
He always comes with new shit. I'll give him that.
It ain't never been a time.
That don't make nobody the greatest though. Like,
no, it doesn't.
In my opinion,
he's damn sure the most consistent artist in the West Coast.
I'm not arguing none of that.
Yeah,
none of that makes him the GOAT, is what I'm saying.
And his hustle is great. He started from pushing them out of the back seat or out of the trunk of his car.
This is blasphemy. A madman.
Look, y'all know I rock with E40, but I mean, here's the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because I remember a time where we had to sit up and watch Rap City, okay, and it was on the East Coast, and I used to hear niggas just herald all these MCs simply because they was from the East Coast. I'm not finna imitate their behavior. Either, E40's dope. I'm not gonna call him the GOAT though. I'm not gonna call him the
West
GOAT.
Coast.
Huh?
The only way you rate artists is as a whole.
You have to. I'm not gonna imitate that type of seclusionary ass behavior. Oh, well, the East Coast of New York. Like, you hear some of these people talk when they narrow they top 10, top 20 artists. They ain't never went past anything. They ain't went past the East Coast. They naming everybody in their section. So it's like, you probably shouldn't even sit in the conversation of top artists if you can't go outside of your own geographic area to comprise that list. That's all I'm saying. I don't get with that shit. 40 dope. I've always rocked with him. I'm not gonna call him the GOAT though.
Definitely not the GOAT as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
But I'm biased because I still listen to Tupac. So I wouldn't say that I know all of the latest, greatest music because I'm stuck in a generational gap that is hard to blend over. I know some of this new stuff. I know hella E40 and I rocks with E40. But the more albums they came out by him, the less interested I became. So it's not the same as his original music for me. That's why I don't call him the GOAT, because he didn't continue to captivate me and reel me in. He had me for a long time.
Right.
And I like E40. I like his hustle. Let me just say that, because he does represent the West, and the West, I will give him a shout out. His hustle is unmatched in the fact that he tries so many different things, from him coming out with the wine, from the goon with the spoon, from him the cooking stuff.
It's endless with him, because that's what he gonna do is shake and move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
he's a real life hustler. So
that's what I meant when I said I do recognize him as a pillar in the hip hop community. I'm just saying he's not the GOAT. It's no shade being thrown at all.
Right. So what do you feel Kendrick Lamar is the GOAT?
No.
No, I can't say that. Kendrick is dope. He's a dope artist. He's
They say that Snoop Dogg is the GOAT.
Snoop Dogg. I love Snoop Dogg to pieces. But when it comes to, I don't know that he's the GOAT either, because like I said with the E40, now I can say there's more E40 albums than more Snoop albums that I know from front to back. That's for sure.
And that's what I'm saying though. Like, that's why I don't really like that GOAT conversation is a matter of perception, because it all comes down to what people listen to music for. Do you listen to music to shake your ass? Do you listen to music to feel good? Or do you listen to music to get something from it? So that's why it's like, okay, if you're listening to music to try to take something away from it, Kendrick Lamar is slaughtering E40 in that regard. If you're listening to music to be able to, bob your head and have a good time and hear some dope lyrics, you know what I mean, with a slapping ass beat, E40 is slaughtering Kendrick Lamar in that regard. It's just that GOAT conversation. It narrows it down to where we can't just let artists be artists. You dope.
Well, that's why they're artists, because they have their own art.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's hard to narrow that down, really. Everybody touches you in some way or another. And why does somebody have to be the best?
Right.
Well, I'm with sis. Tupac's my nigga. So much trouble in the world.
That's just because I got stuck on Tupac a long time ago. Not just like, and I'm not the only one, because if you look at it, if you are on Instagram, there's so many pages that are created as memorabilia to Tupac.
I was the first Tupac fan in this family.
He ain't lying.
He was not.
Yeah, you didn't even know who he was, man. Keep it at 100.
I knew who Tupac was.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't know. They're talking about when he came out with his first album.
Tupacalypse.
Strictly for my niggas.
Tupacalypse. Strictly for my niggas was his sophomore album.
Oh, okay.
And Khalil heard that too.
Nobody fuck with Pac until he came out with "Keep Your Head Up."
That's real. Like,
I was fucking with Pac from Brenda Has a Baby. Thank you.
Okay. Name 2 songs off that album other than Brenda's Got a Baby. Huh?
Right.
No.
We're good.
You said which album was it on?
Yeah, we're good.
Me Against the World. Me Against the World.
Nope.
It's Got a Baby. It's not on no Me Against the World.
It was on Tupacalypse Now.
Okay, thank you.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was his first album. And it was his political stance that had me and D's rocking with him. Like, everybody talk about, what's your favorite Tupac song? And I was on a post one time where people was naming all this stuff, and like all their favorite songs, it was like you could tell who was really fucking with him, because all their favorite songs is like from he 3 albums in before you could list a song from him, And so I put Soldier Story in there as my favorite. Nobody even knew what the hell that song was. If you don't know that song, it's hard for me to believe you rocked with Tupac from his inception.
Right.
Because me and Diesel could probably
think that I rocked with Tupac from his inception. I'm not going to say I rocked with him from his inception, but I'm going to say I am a Tupac fan, and nobody can take that away from me.
Me too.
Soldier Story is a song about George and Jonathan Jackson.
Absolutely, yeah.
And what was her name? Asada Shakur. When they went and tried to break George out of the courtroom and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what that song was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely have to go back and listen to that.
You know what? When we went to the Tupac Museum, they had that. That was one of the little areas that they touched on too. You remember that?
I remember all of it. I remember. I also remember that my phone died inside of the Tupac Shakur Museum, and I wanted to kill myself. It was just the worst thing ever.
I just found all that stuff I got from that museum because I took pictures of everything.
I had Khalil. I tried to take over Khalil's phone. I tried to do some Debo shit. Once we got in there and my phone died, I was like, Give me your motherfucking phone. I paid a bill for this phone. Give me the. That was some cold shit.
Oh man.
That was the ultimate best. I hate that.
I mean,
last show.
So remember, they will be coming to different locations. You guys consider yourselves authentic Tupac fans. You guys should check out the museum because it does have a lot of his work. He wrote so much that you wouldn't have any idea how much stuff that he wrote from the top of the wall to the bottom of the floor, all the way down the wall. They had writings of his, and just he wrote a lot of stuff.
He had business plans of all kinds of stuff he wanted to do too, and just like he's the best.
Definitely.
Well, I think all of us know that, and that's why his story was so tragic, because we knew Tupac. He was only 25 when he died, so you have to put that into perspective. Like Nipsey was 33, and that's why he reached the point where he reached. Tupac definitely, without the internet, would have been bigger than any of these Lil Waynes and all these people. The only reason they're big like that is because they had the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Tupac reached that type of audience without social media.
Yes, he did.
And you got to think of how raw it is for somebody to come out with a starring role in a feature film and drop an album in the same calendar year.
A hit album.
You know, yeah. That's noteworthy. Ain't nobody else doing it like that. Because like I said, it wasn't some little B movie second-rate film. You know, we went to the State Theater and seen that. That was in the movie.
I couldn't stand him in that movie.
In Juice?
Yeah.
In Juice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
went to the drive-in in Rancho Cordova and seen that with Chunk. That was funny. I went to that.
Yeah, but you know, for him to be able to perform at those great levels in his music and in his acting career, I mean, that just says a lot about him. And that's why when some of these youngsters hate on him, Tupac wasn't this, wasn't that, man, you know, come on, bro. You gotta give credit where credit is due.
Migos just did a video with the Tupac hologram, or with part of Tupac's one song. I just seen it last night.
Changes? Are you talking about that? Because that wasn't just.
So you said Migos did? We're gonna have to look that up. Yeah. I'm gonna have to see that.
So out of All Eyes on Me, Machiavelli, and Me Against the World, which one is your guys' favorite?
That's tough.
That is super tough.
The reason why it's tough.
All Eyes on Me and probably Machiavelli, I'd have to say.
It's crazy because I didn't like Machiavelli when it first came out, and that's began to be one of my favorites, which is so crazy. I didn't like Machiavelli when it first came out.
But
that's why I said it's a tough choice, because I think I like Machiavelli's vibe and energy more, but All Eyes on Me has so much product on it. You know, it's like, okay.
Book 1 and book 2. Oh, we was slapping that. That was the time of my life back then. That was like
but his other book 1s and books 2 also, he I hate that shit. I gotta really, really, really get me some fish oil.
You need some Giga Biloba.
Hey, sis, I will say for the record, I have the same exact problem, so I'm not laughing at you, but I do take a shitload of vitamins now. I take a shitload of vitamins.
I better go and invest $100 worth of vitamins.
You should, because I only am hanging on by the vitamins at this point.
And make sure they got a good absorption rate.
I don't even write my whole name out anymore. I do KA/WI/.
Look up, Marlon.
Woo! Anyway, back to the subject and matter at hand. The Super Bowl.
Yes.
The top 30 Super Bowl commercials have been as from the top.
Man, that's a long ass list.
Don't do the 30. Didn't you do the top 10 out of that 30?
Yeah,
yes, yes. Where's the beef?
Oh, not where's the beef. Where's the beef was a Super Bowl commercial first.
That's what I was just about to say. I didn't even realize that's
1984. It was the Super Bowl commercial.
Crazy. But I know the Budweiser with Spuds McKenzie's got to be on that list too, right?
What's that? 2000, okay. Britney Spears, Pink, and Beyonce Pepsi commercial. Whether the Gladiators or whatever.
Keep going.
The E-Tray baby, the little talking baby.
Okay.
Yes.
Definitely that one.
Yeah.
Definitely that one deserves it.
And let's see here. Keep your hands off my Doritos.
I don't remember that one either.
That was in
Look up, Marlon.
It was in 2010. And the dad tells the little boy, keep your hands off my Doritos.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Okay. The Old Spice commercial. This man is the man your man could smell like.
Look at your man. Now look at me. Now look back at your man. Now back at me. Oh.
The Clint Eastwood 2012 Dirty Harry.
My bad, y'all. I'm sick with it.
You guys are stupid.
Oh shit.
You guys are ignorant.
I can't help it. Oh
shit.
shit.
Yeah, well, anyway, I just thought that. Where's the Beef was a good one, though.
Mm-hmm. Somebody needed a break.
She had to go laugh. That's all she needed to go do. She had to go laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting some ice, you guys.
They said the number one was 19. I love that Gordon and Bird commercial in 1993.
That was when they were shooting the ball for the McDonald's.
Yes. Yes. And number two was Where's the Beef? And Mean Joe Green. I remember that one when I was a little kid. When he throws back his jersey to the little boy, the Pepsi commercial.
Yeah, see, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that was 1979.
You're not American.
Actually, it sounds like it was just before I was alive.
Yeah, it was 1979.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was around. I just, I couldn't remember. I couldn't be member.
What people don't understand is a lot of times they do throwback Super Bowl commercials during the Super Bowl.
Y'all better unmute me.
You're not.
I did unmute you, but you was having conversation in the background, so I had to mute you.
Right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm looking forward to the game, something I ain't been doing a lot of is cooking lately, so it was an excuse for me to put a little something together.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, once this
what's on your menu?
Just some chicken wings and fries, and I'm gonna do the little celery sticks how Mama used to make them with the shredded cheese and the mayo and all that. And I don't want to hear
I should have did those today too.
Yeah,
yeah, that was the all-time best.
Yeah, we ate mayonnaise.
Yeah, yeah. I don't give a damn what they said on Undercover Brother. Okay.
That shit was good in the motherfucker, okay? Mama be like, you can't have them.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't have no Lay's chips. You can't have none of these Lay's chips and dip.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
this is
in
how
loving
you do
memory
it to
of
do
Mama,
it,
we
Snag.
will be having Lay's
She'll hand you the
chips.
chip. You get that one chip like this. Mom, I want some chips. You can get that one. It'll be in between them fingers. Now get away from me.
It's like, didn't she see the commercial? It said no one can eat just one, but you handed us one chip.
You about to, you know. Nobody can eat just one. Yeah, well, that's why you are somebody. Now take this one chip. Oh man.
Mama, what you eating? Boiled baby boo boo.
Yep, that's what she was saying.
What's for dinner tonight? Boo boo balls. Oh man, I wish I lived somewhere else. Well, wish in one hand and shit in the other, and see which one fill up
faster.
Oh man, yeah, she had them sayings for you.
Boy, not playing about those sayings.
I want some. People in the hell want ice water.
Exactly. Oh man. Yeah, that shit wild.
Shout out to our mama.
Yeah, no doubt.
No matter what, this Four Corners legacy, we are her legacy. And so
absolutely,
you know that she's shining down proud that we are being very consistent with this, that we're even doing this. I know I knew that they could do it. I always, that's
yeah, she's got her pom-poms right now.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
My lips is Ashford and Simpson right now.
Oh man, I got busted hot links right now.
I laugh too much to have chapped lips because my random laughing has no boundaries. Like the other day, this is off subject. The other day I took Jashay driving so she could learn how to drive, and she was really, really nervous. And I get when I laugh.
You're the wrong person to take somebody driving.
Exactly. And so then we go and she goes, I just want to go around the apartments, Mom. I'm like, okay. And so
you don't know how to drive. I'm sorry to cut you off.
That's why I'm trying to teach them how to drive, right? Or teach her how to drive. Because at 25, everyone should know how to drive, right? Khalil knows how to drive. But
some people have that fear of driving.
And that's what she has. And I didn't realize how bad she has it. So I said, pull out of the complex. And she's like, get on the road. And I was like, yeah, get on the road. And so then shaking, her hands are literally shaking. And then I go into one of my laughing fits and she started crying.
Hey, look, Riley got that same kind of fear. Like, she kind of just tapped out. I thought I had her like at the point of breaking over, and she, we was coming down a little street and there was a car coming the other way, and she panicked and clipped the mirror on somebody's mailbox, and she never really bounced back from that. It's all right. Things happen. That's why you're learning,
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, if Jashay would have clipped the mailbox or something, I don't know how I would have reacted. So I'm glad that you were able to stay strong, because then I started laughing at her, and she was really, because I thought she was like fake crying. But then I realized she was crying. And by then I was in my full hysteria, right? So, and it only happens because I start laughing when I get nervous. And so I was just like, I couldn't stop myself from laughing. I was like, I know you're not crying. And so then she gets out the car and storms out.
Yeah, and I think the reason why it's crazy for us is because we all got an early start to that. I mean, whether it was, we getting put in the family car to move it up the block, down the street, out of the driveway, or if we borrowed somebody's car in the neighborhood,
right.
without asking,
Right.
I wrecked my first car at 12 years old.
Oh, in the Albertsons parking lot.
No, that was the driveway.
No, I'm talking about the time in the Albertsons parking lot.
He's talking about her, motherfucker, not me. Leave me out of it.
Look.
No, I ran into the garage at Candlelight.
That's right. I forgot. You was covering for him in the Albertsons parking lot.
Absolutely. This nigga that drove up over the curb. Not the curb, but the little thing that's in front.
He was on my lap.
Yeah.
Right.
And he was bigger than me. That motherfucker said, "What are you doing?"
You better quit. You done made him go silent on the show. Now stop.
Big baby gonna shoot.
Woo! What are you doing? He's as big as you.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, just know that.
Anyway.
This shit was funny.
It's been real having this conversation with you guys. Hopefully, would you guys like to place a small bet amongst the 4 hosts on the show? On the game today?
What are we doing? Push-ups?
The Eagles win the Super Bowl.
Damn push-ups, Kasabi. I can't do no damn push-ups.
That's what makes it a very interesting bet.
The Eagles win the Super Bowl because Mahomes' ankle ain't 100%, and they're gonna get to that nigga.
They gonna grab. Okay, so
they're gonna get to him because he can't have that. Like he can't. He got to be at his full motherfucking force to get past that Eagles defense with that ankle, and it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, they gonna tear his ass up.
You're going for the Eagles.
I mean, unless they clone that nigga over the weekend or something,
which they could have.
They could have cloned him. If they cloned him, they good. You know.
No, they gave him a bionic leg. Is what they did.
I don't think any of that matters. Because when he had that torn ACL and he came back and his leg wasn't all the way 100%, and even with that, which is a whole lot worse than an ankle injury, he came out there and showed his ass. That boy is a competitor
with a high ankle sprain. He
is a competitor. I give it to Valley on that one.
Yeah, he's a competitor and he's got the heart of a giant. So I mean, I hate his guts when we meet up with him. But I mean, it's like I said,
how he been hobbling around them last two games.
I ain't even worried about none of that. I'm looking at it like this. I got to rock with the conference because it's like NFC, AFC. I'm AFC, so
when they get that bottle,
AFC like the South Side, NFC like the North Side. If my squad from the South Side didn't make it, I got to rep with the South Side squad that did. So it's Chiefs on mine for today.
I can't do it.
Fuck the Chiefs.
Yeah. So what we taking? What we taking? What, $20?
I'm going for the Eagles. I don't know what I missed.
Oh, so I ain't betting all 3 of you Negroes.
That's why I say push-ups.
I should bet $20 to each one of y'all. I'll be $60 richer. I'll be rich, Jack.
I'm going with Philadelphia.
The Eagles too, but I mean, maybe we can make it by points.
The Chiefs finna get the living shit beat out of them today.
I can't see that. I
don't think they're gonna get the living shit beat out of them. The Chiefs are a good team.
It's gonna be a lot
by 14.
Watch.
It's gonna be by 14.
It's gonna be one of them Super Bowls that got that ugly score.
Yeah, I can't see that.
I don't either. So I'm gonna say that I think it's gonna be a game. You think it's gonna be by 14, Saab? I think it's gonna be a close game.
I'll say I'm with Saab, 10 to 14 point difference.
Yeah.
The Eagles.
They're gonna get his ass.
The Eagles is too much to handle right now, man. They too much to handle.
Yeah.
Eagles are definitely gonna win. So Valley, are you taking the bet or no, you're gonna leave it alone? Or are you gonna do push-ups for us?
What, I gotta record it or something?
Yeah.
But see, I don't want to bet nothing that I can't get paid back. You can't do no push-ups.
He must
be paid back. But I can't do 20 push-ups. I can't do 20 push-ups.
It's like Dre said. It's like Dre said on Set It Off. You tripping? You can't afford them guns.
He looks right in the little cup hole on my part.
You can't pay them push-ups back. So
he must be paid back.
What's that?
I can do 20 sit-ups. I can do 20 sit-ups. I just can't do push-ups.
It ain't near nutter means don't get a near nuttering out of there.
I can definitely do sit-ups, motherfuckers. I know you guys are not going to say I cannot do sit-ups.
If it had not been for the Lord, I would have had a near nutter sit-up.
I can do 5 sit-ups right now. So
okay, do them.
I can. If the camera was on me right now on the ground, I could do 5 sit-ups.
Oh man. Okay. So look, we ain't got to bet no sit-ups or no push-ups or no nothing. I'm just going on record to say, I'm gonna say it with boldness. I think the AFC squad is going to come out victorious.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
I can't do 20 sit-ups.
I can do sit-ups. I can't do push-ups.
I can't do push-ups either.
I'm not sure you know what a sit-up is.
You know exactly what a sit-up is. And you know what? So just for the fucking record right now.
Hey, I don't think nobody on here is busting out no 20 sit-ups. Come on, man.
What did I say? I could do 5 sit-ups. Is what I said.
I thought I heard 20. That's why I was like, okay, hold down.
And I thought with this background that I wasn't supposed to disappear my hand like that. That's crazy because I have the green screen.
She's a hologram. When I do my virtual background, that's when I get the freeze frame.
Well, that's what mine was doing. That's why I got the green screen.
I keep forgetting to go and get me a green screen. I'm having this weekend.
Just order it on Amazon. It'll be delivered.
I don't have the money on my card. I have money in my pocket, in my purse.
You can go buy a green screen.
What are we looking at?
He's trying to do.
That movie was hella funny. Oh my god!
Wow. So now he's comparing me to the Nutty Professor. Wow.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Rasputin, or what was her name?
When he was humping the ground.
Rasputin. When he did, when Eddie Murphy did, what's her name? With
we know who Rasputin is, Kasabi. You want to get a laugh? It's not going to happen. Okay.
I slapped every one of you motherfuckers in the face.
Okay, look. Okay, so we I think we ready to go get it cracking. I know I got a little bit of stuff to do, so I mean
I do too.
Too long. Yeah, so happy Super Bowl Sunday to everybody. You know what I mean? If that's even a thing to say happy Super Bowl Sunday, but I said it. So yeah. Enjoy your day, drink up, but be safe, and don't be trying to have no hangover in the morning when you go to work. You know,
I'm off tomorrow, so I'm G'd up.
I have to go to work tonight.
I am shit-faced tonight because I don't have to go to work tomorrow. So
I got to get up before the Roosters tomorrow. So yeah, but
love y'all.
I'll make sure I sleep good on some dwank though. Yeah,
with a full belly.
Yes, indeed. All right. Y'all enjoy. We'll holla.
Love y'all.
Okay.
Listen, like, and share, everybody.
Yes. I don't know why I always forget to say that. Yes. Like, subscribe, and share, everybody.
Yes. Four Corners Legacy Podcast.
Yes, indeed.
Oops, my bad. Wrong one.
Thank you.
All right. So that's what it is. We'll holla.